Are you looking to bring more joy and greenery into your life, but feel that gardening might be a bit too much for you these days? Maybe you're thinking, I'd love to have a beautiful garden, but it just seems too hard or overwhelming. Well, I'm here to tell you, gardening can be easy, fun, and absolutely perfect for your golden years. Stick with me, and in just a few minutes, I'll show you how. Whether you have a small space, limited mobility, or you're just starting to get into gardening, I promise these 10 DIY gardening ideas are not only simple but also incredibly rewarding. Let's make gardening as enjoyable as it is beautiful. You don't need to be an expert or have a lot of time, just a little creativity and a lot of heart. Together, we'll turn your space into a garden that not only brings beauty but also a sense of peace and accomplishment. Welcome to Golden Years Lifestyle Hub, the place where we help you make the most out of your garden with easy, budget-friendly ideas that suit your lifestyle. Whether you're a seasoned gardener or a total beginner, we've got something for you. Today, I'm excited to share with you 10 fantastic DIY projects that will make gardening fun, stress-free, and doable for everyone, no matter your experience level or physical ability. These ideas are perfect for creating a garden that suits your pace, your space, and your unique needs. And trust me, they'll leave you feeling proud of your beautiful results. Before we get started, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss out on all the amazing gardening ideas and tips we have coming your way. You're not going to want to miss what we have next, and we want you to be part of our growing gardening family here at Golden Years Lifestyle Hub. 1. Raised garden beds for easy access. First up, let's talk about raised garden beds. These are a game changer for seniors who may struggle with bending or kneeling. By lifting your plants off the ground, you make gardening more comfortable and accessible. Raised beds allow you to work at a height that's easy on your back and knees, reducing strain and making it so much more enjoyable. Plus, they can be customized to any size, shape, or material, so they fit your space perfectly. Whether you're working with a small porch or a larger backyard, raised garden beds can be adapted to suit your needs. Consider using bricks, wood, or even old pallets for your raised garden bed. Not only are these materials budget-friendly, but they're also easy to work with. You can make them as tall or as short as you need. If you have a bit of extra energy, you can even paint them in fun colors to add a personal touch to your garden. Think bright reds, soft blues, or calming greens. You're not just building a garden, you're creating an inviting, colorful space that reflects your style. And remember, you don't need a huge backyard to make this work. You can create a raised garden on your porch, balcony, or patio. Even if you only have a small corner to work with, you'll be amazed at how much you can grow in a raised bed. It's all about making gardening fit your lifestyle, and with raised garden beds, the possibilities are endless. 2. Self-watering containers. Next, let's simplify watering with self-watering containers. These are such a great option, especially for those of us who might not want to deal with watering our plants every single day. Self-watering containers have a built-in reservoir at the bottom that keeps the soil consistently moist by drawing water up as needed. This means your plants stay hydrated without you having to think about it constantly. It's a fantastic way to reduce the effort and time spent on watering, perfect for making gardening even easier and more enjoyable. You can repurpose old containers you already have lying around, like plastic bins, old buckets, or even a small laundry basket. Or, if you prefer, you can buy a pre-made self-watering system. The great thing is, these containers work for all kinds of plants, herbs, flowers, and even vegetables can thrive in them. Just make sure to place your containers somewhere that gets plenty of sunlight, and you'll be amazed at how well your plants grow with minimal effort. One little tip: be sure to use a high-quality potting mix. It'll keep your plants healthy and thriving for much longer. The right soil mix can make all the difference in how well your plants do, and it will keep them looking beautiful all season long. Trust me, your plants will thank you for it. 3. Vertical herb gardens. Do you love fresh herbs in your meals? A vertical herb garden is a perfect way to grow your own right outside your door. Not only does it save valuable space, but it's also much easier on your back, especially if bending down or kneeling is a challenge. With a vertical garden, you can take advantage of your wall or fence space, creating a beautiful and practical herb garden that doesn't take up any precious ground space. Plus, having fresh herbs just steps away from your kitchen is incredibly convenient. No more running to the store for that last-minute basil or rosemary. You can make your vertical herb garden using an old wooden pallet, which you can often find for free or at a low cost. Simply hang small pots or containers with your favorite herbs like basil, mint, and rosemary on the pallet. Or, if you have an old ladder, you can use that too by placing pots on each step. It's simple, affordable, and adds such a charming, rustic touch to your garden. It's a wonderful way to repurpose materials and create something beautiful with very little effort. Herbs are also a great place to start if you're a beginner because they don't require too much maintenance. They grow quickly, they're easy to care for, and they're perfect for those smaller spaces. If you've never tried gardening before, herbs are a great way to get your feet wet without feeling overwhelmed. Plus, you'll get the joy of harvesting fresh herbs right from your very own garden. 4. Easy to make garden markers. Garden markers are a fantastic way to keep track of what you've planted, and the best part is, they're so simple to make. Whether you're new to gardening or just want a bit of organization, these markers will help you remember which plants are which, and they can really add some charm to your garden. Plus, they're a great way to personalize your space without spending much money. You can make your own garden markers using items you likely already have at home. Popsicle sticks are perfect. Just write the name of your plants on them, and they're good to go. If you're looking for something a bit more rustic, stones work great too. Just grab some smooth, flat stones and use a permanent marker to label them. Another creative idea is to repurpose old kitchen spoons. Simply paint the handles with the names of your plants. Not only are these markers functional, but they'll also add a little personality to your garden, giving it a fun, homemade touch. 5. DIY potting bench. A potting bench is a wonderful way to make gardening easier on your back and knees, especially when it comes to tasks like potting plants or sorting seeds. By creating a designated space that's at a comfortable height, you eliminate the need to bend down or crouch for long periods of time. You can build one yourself, or you can even buy a ready-made one that fits your space and style. Either way, it's a simple addition to your garden that can make a world of difference in terms of comfort and organization. If you're up for a little DIY, consider repurposing an old table or even a sturdy shelf you already have. Simply add a coat of paint or a weather-resistant finish to make it last longer outdoors. This will give you a great workspace for potting plants, sorting seeds, and organizing your gardening tools. If you don't have much space, a smaller bench or shelf in your garage or on a balcony can work just as well. The best part is that it's functional, affordable, and makes gardening a whole lot more enjoyable. One tip to make your potting bench even more practical: include hooks for your tools and a small shelf to store things like fertilizers, extra pots, or gardening gloves. Keeping your tools easily accessible and organized will save you time and make your gardening tasks even easier. It's all about making gardening comfortable and convenient, and a potting bench is a great way to do just that. 6. No-dig garden beds. For those of us who aren't up for digging, no-dig gardening is a fantastic option. It's a great way to create a garden without the heavy lifting or strenuous labor that comes with traditional garden beds. The idea behind no-dig gardening is simple. You layer materials like compost, straw, and cardboard to build up the soil instead of tilling or digging into it. This method is not only easier on your body, but it also promotes healthier soil and better plant growth, all while keeping things low maintenance. Here's how you can get started. First, lay down some cardboard to block out any weeds. This helps prevent them from growing up through your garden bed. Next, layer straw, compost, and soil on top. You can start with a layer of straw for good drainage, followed by compost for nutrients, and finish with a layer of soil for planting. That's it. You don't need to worry about digging or heavy soil preparation. It's an easy, hands-off way to create a beautiful, productive garden without much effort. 7. Comfortable garden seats. Taking breaks is so important when gardening, especially as we get older. And let's face it, we all need a comfortable place to sit and rest while we work on our plants. That's where comfortable garden seats or stools come in. These little additions make gardening so much easier on your body by providing a supportive spot to take breaks, without having to sit on the ground or get up and down constantly. Plus, they give you a chance to relax and enjoy the view of your hard work. You can find sturdy, padded garden seats that are specifically designed for outdoor use. These give you a comfortable, raised spot to sit while tending to your plants. Or, if you prefer something more mobile, you can use a rolling garden cart. These carts are great because they allow you to move around while sitting comfortably, making it easy to get from one section of your garden to another. Whether you're planting, weeding, or just enjoying the view, these tools make it easy to take breaks without straining your knees or back. 8. Flowering planters with handles. If lifting heavy pots is a concern, then flowering planters with handles are a fantastic solution. These planters make it so much easier to move your flowers or plants around without straining your back or arms. Whether you're rearranging your garden, bringing plants inside for the winter, or just adjusting their position to get better sunlight, planters with handles take the heavy lifting out of the equation. You can enjoy all the beauty of your plants without the effort of moving heavy containers. Here's a simple trick. Repurpose large containers you already have, like old buckets, bins, or even large jars. Just make sure they have handles so you can easily lift them when needed. If you want something a bit more stylish, you can use baskets with handles. They're not only functional, but also add a rustic charm to your garden. These baskets can hold all sorts of plants, from flowers to small shrubs, and you can move them around with ease, giving you the flexibility to adjust the look of your garden whenever you want. 9. Composting made easy. Composting is a fantastic way to enrich your garden soil, and guess what? It's not as difficult as it sounds. You might be thinking, I don't have the energy for all that composting work, but I promise you can keep it simple. Composting is a natural process where organic waste, like food scraps, leaves, and grass clippings, breaks down into rich, nutrient-packed soil. This soil can then be used to help your plants grow better and healthier. And the best part? You're recycling, so it's good for the environment too. Start with a small, manageable compost bin or just a simple pile in a corner of your garden. If you don't have a lot of space, you can even use a plastic container with a lid. Just make sure it's big enough to hold your scraps, and that the lid can help keep everything contained and turning. Turn your compost occasionally to help it break down faster, and keep it in a spot that's easy for you to reach. You don't need a fancy setup, just a little space and the right ingredients, and you're on your way to rich, homemade compost. Composting is not only easy, but it's also great for the environment and will save you money on fertilizers. Instead of buying expensive bags of store-bought compost, you can create your own, and you'll have a steady supply of nutrient-rich soil for your plants. It's a simple step that can make a huge difference in the health of your garden and your wallet. 10. Butterfly and bird-friendly gardens. Lastly, let's talk about creating a garden that attracts beautiful wildlife. Butterfly and bird-friendly gardens are not only easy to maintain, but they also bring so much joy and life to your outdoor space. Imagine stepping outside and being greeted by the sound of birds chirping and butterflies fluttering by. These gardens can be simple to create, and they don't require a lot of upkeep. Plus, they add a natural, peaceful touch to your garden, making it feel even more like your own personal retreat. Start by planting a variety of flowers, shrubs, and trees that attract butterflies and birds. Flowers like coneflowers, lavender, and sunflowers are great choices for butterflies, while berry-producing shrubs and small trees will attract birds looking for food and shelter. You can also set up a simple bird feeder or a butterfly house to provide a safe place for them to rest. The key is to offer food, water, and shelter, and you'll quickly find your garden becoming a popular stop for local wildlife. Here's a little tip. Choose native plants for your garden. Native plants are easier to care for because they're adapted to your local climate and soil conditions, and they're also much better for the local wildlife. These plants provide the right food and shelter for the birds and butterflies in your area, and they require less maintenance, which is a huge bonus. You don't need to have a big garden or fancy equipment to get started. All of these ideas are affordable and can be adapted to your needs, whether you have a large backyard, a small patio, or even just a few containers by your front door. The best part about gardening is that it's flexible. You can make it fit your space and your lifestyle. Whether you're planting flowers in hanging baskets or creating a tiny herb garden on your windowsill, you can create a beautiful garden no matter where you are. Take it one step at a time, Al. Gardening should be fun, not stressful. There's no rush, and no one's judging you if your garden isn't perfect. In fact, it's the imperfections that make it uniquely yours. Even if you can only spend a little time each day, you'll see the fruits of your labor. Trust me, there's something so rewarding about watching your plants grow and knowing you played a part in it. So, take your time, enjoy the process, and don't be afraid to experiment. You've got this, and I'm here cheering you on every step of the way. Now, let's talk about safety and comfort while gardening. Remember, gardening should be enjoyable, not painful. Be sure to take breaks often to avoid overworking yourself. If you're planting or lifting, always bend your knees instead of your back. This will help prevent strain and keep you feeling good. And don't forget to wear padded gloves to protect your hands from blisters, thorns, and dirt. These small adjustments can make a big difference in how comfortable and enjoyable your gardening experience is. Another great tip is to use tools with ergonomic handles. These are designed to reduce the strain on your hands and wrists, making gardening easier and more comfortable. Tools like long-handled shovels, weeders, and hoes can help you work while standing, so you don't have to bend over as much. Even simple things like adjusting the handle length on your rake can make a huge difference in how your body feels afterward. The right tools can make gardening not only easier, but safer too. I'd love to hear how you're incorporating these ideas into your own garden. Please share your thoughts, photos, and any tips you've learned in the comments below. Whether you've got a cozy patio garden or a blooming backyard, we all can learn from each other. And don't be shy. I know there are some amazing gardens out there, and I can't wait to see them. Join our community of senior gardeners here at Golden Years Lifestyle Hub. We're all about making gardening easy and enjoyable for you. It's a great space where we can share our experiences, tips, and even challenges as we go along. Gardening is so much more fun when we do it together, and I'd love to see you be part of this wonderful, supportive community. If you enjoyed these tips, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. It really helps others find us and gives us the motivation to keep creating more gardening ideas just for you. Every like and share helps our community grow, and I'm so grateful for your support. Make sure you're subscribed to Golden Years Lifestyle Hub so you never miss a gardening tip, idea, or fun project. We've got so many more great videos coming your way, and you won't want to miss out. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we upload something new.